One of the big things that we did is just broke 3 new records at Nebraska test facilities. We had the highest horsepower tractor ever tested, using the least amount of fluid in the tractor, highest drawbar horsepower, and then most pounds of pull. And what's that mean for a customer? So if you took two 620 horsepower tractors, what we did is made our transmission more efficient, and we got less parasitic loss in the transmission. So if we had a Steiger tractor at 620 horsepower, we're going to put 37 more drawbar horsepower down to that drawbar where the customer uses it to do work than a competitive tractor. Why is that important? So if you're pulling a chisel plow, that's 9 more feet of chisel plow you can pull. If it's a disc harrow, that's like 16 more feet of disc harrow, okay? And that's anywhere from 40 more acres to 345 more acres a day of work that you can get done with the same size tractor because we reduce the parasitics in the driveline. The technology we have, the way we lubricate the transmission, the way we supply the oils to the gear that they last, and also so we can get more efficient gear interchange between the gears with the mesh to do the mesh necessary to transfer the horsepower, but make it more efficient so it's not too much and takes that horsepower away from the drawbar. And then our engine, on the engine technology, we had that exclusive SCR engine technology, but we also have a dual cooling system. It's called an indirect cooling system. That gives us 40% more torque on the big tractors, 540 horsepower on up, so we can get that efficiency but also get the torque, and we'll have the most foot-pounds of torque of any four-wheel drive tractor built. So when you hit that hard spot and you lug down and you're trying to run 10 mile an hour pulling a vertical tillage tool or a planter, you're not going to get that hesitation in a stall. It's going to spool back up and pull right through there so you don't lose any ground speed at heavy high-speed applications. We've seen the track technology continue to grow, and we can see that continue to happen. More people are going to tracks because they have less total field compaction, which a customer just talked to me about 5 minutes ago, and also it's a narrow transport width. So you'll take this tractor here behind me, the 624 horsepower Case IH quad track, and you'll put only 1% slip on the ground, okay? You take our 620 wheel tractor, you're going to have 5 to 8% slip. That's designed in, but when you do that, so you got a little slippage, so you got a drivetrain that works all the time. With the quad, you're hooked up with the rubber tracks, and you also get less compaction. And you ask about that, so when you get less compaction, what happens? You'll put about 4 to 5 psi down on the ground, so minute amount that it's just about right for the root system to start. And the agronomists will tell you need about 4 psi to get the root system to stabilize. And we have customers that actually plant behind the quad track, and they'll notice no difference in yield or kernel count whether they plant behind the track or outside the track. And this is a big plus. The other thing, if you're pulling a field cultivator, you'll notice that your shanks or your points will wear out behind the tires faster than they will behind the track. Just shows you the difference in compaction that's happening when you're in the field with a 4-track track tractor like the quad. And then we offer the road track tractor as well for those customers that want to put nutrients in post-emergence, or they want to apply fertilizer or come and post-emerge spray. We're seeing they'll go to a road track, but they can still get the tillage work done at 1% slip. More power to the ground, less wear out of the rubber, and no less soil disturbance, so you get a better yield at the end of the day.